Hey everybody, it's John Madel with another episode of the Porch Show. It's Thursday night here in Cincinnati. I haven't been on here in a while, so I thought I'd just check in with everybody. Not too much going on in my neighborhood tonight. Pretty quiet. I've been going out a little more, which I think has actually helped my anxiety. One problem is, though, that I have to change out of my pajamas every once in a while, so changing my clothes every couple days is kind of a hassle, but, I guess it's worth it. I like socializing and all that. I don't mind going out in my pajamas. Like, I'm not really trying to impress anybody, but I guess I'm thinking the girl of my dreams is going to look at an overweight guy in his pajamas and be like, yeah, that's the guy. But, yeah, on a serious note, not really looking or anything. I've gotten a lot of nudes in my private message box. Sorry, ladies. Not really looking right now, so I appreciate the nudes, though. So I was gonna sing, couldn't really think of a song. And of course, once you get on here, sometimes you draw a complete blank. I had all this stuff to talk about. So I'm going out more. I'm having a lot more fun. My anxiety's getting better. I appreciate everybody that roots for me and gives me support and all that. Definitely appreciate that. As you all know, I'm an author. I do some stuff with eBay. I kind of work for myself. It's not a high-paying job, but, I'm lucky I don't have that many expenses, so it's working right now. But I signed up for a few job sites, and every once in a while I'll get emails. They'll suggest a job. They'll be like, hey, we see your credentials, and we think you might be interested in the job. And I got an email the other day that said I might be interested in an FBI interrogation job. So I'd be like the guy under the single spotlight, like interrogating hardened criminals. I didn't really think that'd be good because, believe it or not, I don't have a criminal record, which is kind of an accomplishment from my life that I've lived so far, and it's also kind of something to brag about when you're from the small town that I'm from. It's kind of amazing, actually. So they think I'd be good for this FBI interrogation job, and I don't really see. Well, first of all, I wouldn't pass the background check. But, like I said, I don't have a criminal record. I think I could get a lot of character references. I think I might be able to get past the preliminary part of the interview. But, I've seen TV shows, where FBI agents have to, run after a criminal, and, I'm not that big of a runner. I get winded, when I put socks on. So, I don't think running after a criminal, or, shooting at people is, really my thing. And I know a lot of people are into all the, murder mystery shows now, but people wonder why people confess, when you lock them in a room for 24 hours straight with a single light and like no drinks, no food, no cigarettes or whatever. I mean, some of it's bullshit. There aren't many people watching right now, but maybe people will see this later. If the couple people watching want to ask me something, I'm always down to do that. If you don't read my posts, I have a third book coming out in August. I'm super proud of it. I started it on New Year's Day, and I told myself I'd try to write an entry a day, and I'm going to wrap it up on July 31st. I thought I was going to go a whole year, but I have too much content right now. The book would be obnoxiously long. So, I hope you all are getting excited about that. So yeah, like, it's awesome, like, when people come over to visit. We usually just sit on my porch and laugh at the people driving by who totally blow through my stop sign. Most of you guys have heard that story before. It's just like, they just pretend this stop sign doesn't exist, and they just, like, accelerate through it, and, like, I don't know. I think it's like some kind of weird rebellion. Like, maybe they feel cool, like, breaking the law. I don't know. I don't understand it. There's kids that ride their bikes and stuff around here, so it's not a good idea to run the stop signs anywhere, really. Even if there's no one around, you got to do the right thing. So, but yeah, like, my friends come over to visit, we chill on the porch. I have a weird sleep schedule, and only my good friends really know about it, because they know what time I'm available for, visiting and stuff when I'm not working on eBay or my book or any of the mental health advocacy stuff I do. But yeah, I mean, if you're out there watching and you live close to my house, which is in Blue Ash, and you said to yourself, you know what, I've always wanted to visit and hang out on John Madel's porch, we can certainly arrange that. It's not a big deal. It's definitely BYOB though, because we usually don't have beer in the house. Let's see, I went out, I went out last night, and I got to see a couple buddies. There were like 14 live acts, like live music, at a bar near my house, and for the longest time, it like really bummed me out that I didn't get to see live music. I just could never make it, like, it didn't fit my schedule, and I was just like always anxious of the crowds, but I got out, I've been listening to live music, like, that's kind of like my roots. Like, I went to concerts and stuff when I was in high school, and like, some of my best memories are from music festivals and going to live concerts and stuff. So I'm definitely happy that I've gotten to see some live music. I live in a small town, and my parents have lived here forever. I've lived here forever. I lived in Dayton for 5 or 6 years when I went to college, but other than that, the house I live in right now is pretty much the only home I've ever known. My parents actually got engaged on Easter in 1962, and they've been in this house since 1967. So my family has their roots in this small little town. I kind of like it that way. I don't know. I'm not a big I'm not a big traveler. I don't really. Maybe that'll change someday, but I used to go on like road trips. Like, I know that's kind of like outdated or whatever, but we went on a lot of road trips in high school. So I've been around this country pretty good, but I don't know, man. Maybe someday I'll want to travel the world or whatever, but not right now. I'm pretty happy living in my hometown, just going out, having a few beers with the locals, and kind of just hanging out here. But so anyway, please check out my books. They've been selling pretty good recently. I have hot and cold spells, and I guess I'm in a hot spell right now. So please check out my books. If you like these videos, I have my own YouTube channel. It's just called The Porch Show. You can look it up by my name too. And what else? Look for my third book coming out in August. There'll be some kind of large announcement when that happens. So I hope you all grab a copy of that. But just wanted to get on here. It's been a minute. So take care. Be cool. And until next time.